Welcome to Unit 10.8, Circumference of a Circle. Let's review some important vocabulary for today. Ratio, a comparison by division of two quantities with the same units. Ratios can be fractions, decimals, percents, or stated in words. Ratios can also be written with a colon between the two numbers being compared. For example, if a team wins 3 games out of 5 games played, the ratio of wins to total games is 3 to 5, 0.6, 60%, 3 to 5, or 3 to 5. Diameter. A line segment that passes through the center of a circle and has endpoints on the circle. The diameter of a circle is twice the length of the radius. This is a picture of a circle that shows the diameter. You can see the line segment that goes through the middle and passes through the center point. You notice that it begins and ends on the edges of the circle. Circumference, the distance around a circle, or its perimeter. This is the circumference of the circle. Radius, a line segment from the center of a circle to any point on the circle. This picture shows the radius. As you can see, it goes from the center of the circle out to the outer edge. Pi, the ratio of the circumference of a circle to its diameter. Pi is most commonly written as this decimal, 3.14. Now let's talk about circumference, diameter, and radius and how they are related. This is the center point of the circle. From the center point of the circle to the edge of the circle, we find a radius. The distance across the entire circle passing through the center point is called the diameter. The distance all the way around the outside of the circle is called the circumference. These are all of the important parts of a circle. Our skill today is going to be learning how to find the circumference of a circle. The formula for finding the circumference of a circle is C for circumference equals pi times d. Let's do a practice problem. Before we get started, it is important to know that pi stands for the number 3.14. We will be substituting 3.14 in for the symbol for pi when we find our circumferences. Here you can see I've drawn a diameter on my circle. It is 8 inches long. If I plug all of the numbers into my formula, C equals 3.14 times 8, my problem will look like this. When I multiply 3.14 times 8, I find that C equals 25.12 inches. So the circumference of this circle is 25.12 inches. Now let's try another problem where I'm given only the radius and I have to find the circumference. Our formula says that circumference equals pi times d, but in this case I don't know what d is. Since I know that a radius is half of a diameter, I am simply going to take 3.6 and multiply it by 2 to find out what my diameter is. When I multiply 3.6 times 2, I find that my answer is 7.2. So my diameter is 7.2 centimeters. Now I can solve my problem. C equals pi times 7.2. When I multiply those numbers together, I find that my circumference is 22.608 centimeters. Here is your practice problem of the day. Find the circumference of this circle. The radius equals 8 yards, and the formula for finding the circumference of a circle is C equals pi times d. Don't forget that pi equals 3.14.